Sportowe emocje pod koszem zapewnia Anvil, sponsor strategiczny klubu.
If I could change a character trait about myself, I don't know, I'd probably be a little bit more loud, I guess. I would do it more naturally. I remember coming up, especially in the sports.
Cześć, witam Was w naszym nowym formacie Offscreen. Ja nazywam się Sebastian Falkowski i część z Was pewnie kojarzy mnie, bo od 3 lat prowadzę social media Anvilu Włocławek. Część z Was pewnie też będzie kojarzyć ten format, dlatego że jest trochę podobny do Niekoszykarza. Niekoszykarz to były wywiady, które prowadziłem 3-4 lata temu na naszej stronie internetowej z zawodnikami i już tłumaczę, z czym to się je, już tłumaczę, jak to wygląda. Moi goście dostają stałą bazę pytań. To się trochę różni od wywiadów, które znacie od Michała Fałkowskiego, z naszych live'ów. Tutaj nie będzie takiego dopytywania, nie będzie drążenia pewnych wątków. Trzymamy się tej stałej bazy pytań, no ale spokojnie. To jest po to, żeby wzbudzić Was apetyty, żebyście chcieli więcej i jak się jakiś wątek spodoba, na pewno go rozwiniemy już wkrótce w jakiejś szerszej formie. Te materiały też są krótsze, co widzicie po długości tego odcinka. No a ja widzę, że ten wstęp już jest za długi, więc kończymy i przechodzimy do materiału. Moim pierwszym gościem jest Justin Turner. Welcome, Justin.
Thanks,
nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Since you're my first guest, I need to ask you, what do you think about this place?
No, I like it. I didn't even know it was in the arena, so it got the soundproof.
It's pretty new.
Yeah, it looked like a music studio, so I like it.
Great. Let's just get into it. Get into this interview. In a positive way, positive sense. You're crazy about what thing?
You said crazy about?
You are crazy. You're nuts about.
Man, right now probably video games. Since I got a lot of time on my hands, I've just been playing different games. A lot of story-driven games that like kind of play out like movies. Got cinematic features and character development. So I've been on the game heavy.
What do you play right now?
Right now I'm playing the new Dragon Ball game that just came out, Sparking Zero. But as far as story game, I'm playing a game called Silent Hill 2.
Oh, it's a great game.
Yeah.
Pretty classic.
It's legendary. They remade it, so I'm playing the remade one. I didn't play the old one back in what was that, 2004?
Strongly recommend.
Yeah, I was
just for
kid.
The vibe, you know.
Yeah, for sure. It's a little scary though. So.
That's right. No one knows it, but you are great in.
Probably like writing or something like that. I was really good
Wow.
at it. Yeah. I took a standard writing class in college, and after all my papers, my teacher would always give me a great critique, and she just said she thought I had a natural talent for writing. So I don't know, I feel like when I do write, I do okay. Like, I'm not a professional, but for the standard generic person, I think I'm okay.
Or maybe some books coming.
I'm too. I don't know if I'm patient enough to write a book.
But later on in life, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe that's the way.
Yeah, you never know. But, as of right now, I can't see it. I can't see what I have to share with the audience. So, man, maybe one day, though.
Maybe one day. If you could have a dinner with one person, dead or alive, who would you pick?
Probably, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Interesting pick.
Yeah. One of the most historic figures to walk this earth, so not one of the most, but yeah, so him.
Okay. What do you value the most in people, and what gets you irritated by them?
What do I value the most, man? Probably I don't know, probably just, kindness, respect, any of the life's basic values, kindness, respect, honesty, loyalty. And what irritates me the most, man, probably when people just make random loud noises. Like
That's interesting.
Yeah, when you ask me that, I think of my sister. Just like we were watching TV, and then she just started yelling, and then I just get like super mad, and then she'd be like, "Why you mad?" I'm like, "Bro, you making all this noise for no reason." So
You have younger sister or older?
she older. I'm the youngest, so yeah, anything like loud where somebody just blurt something out, I'd be like, that's irritating.
What's happening?
Yeah, I don't like that.
To whom do you owe the most? outside of basketball?
Man, probably my mom, man. She done so much for me. Just kind of been that backbone, that quiet voice in the back. And sometimes I don't always listen. And she always say like, "Oh, you never listen to your mama," but then she always kind of end up being right in the back of the day. I remember there's one specific thing where I had like this contract, and then I didn't really read it all the way, and then she kind of caught something that I should have realized that was there, and then I didn't listen to her at first, and then when she ended up being correct, she was like, "Yeah, see, that's why you listen to your mama."
That's always happening, right?
Yeah, and that's just a small example of all the little stuff she done did throughout my life that kind of pushed me over the hump.
What do you like and what you dislike in the United States?
What I like. I like how every different part of the states got their own like kind of culture. Like where I'm from, where DJ from, Detroit, Ohio, we kind of the Midwest, and we kind of live a certain way. Then you go down south, places like Florida. That's where my sister live. They do things a different way, and then you got out west like California, Arizona. Like it's just a total different way of life. So I like the different flavors that it has, and just kind of the variety of people you meet, cultures that live there. So it's quite a few different experiences if you visit. What I dislike about the States is I would say what I dislike about the States is some of our traffic regulations.
All right.
Especially being here, like I like how like before it turns green, it turns yellow again. It doesn't do that in the States. It just goes straight to green. And there's so many cars that kind of, when the light is turning yellow and it's about to turn red, they try to hurry up and speed through. So I like on the opposite end that before it turns green, it turns yellow to kind of give you that, just to kind of head be on the swivel. So like nice little safety precaution.
That's great. We have also the green arrows.
Yeah.
When you want to turn right.
Yep.
So
yeah.
That's another thing.
I like that too.
If you could change a character trait or a habit in yourself, what would you pick?
If I could change a character trait about myself, I don't know. I'd probably be a little more loud, I guess. I would do it more naturally. I remember coming up, especially in the sports, the thing, like, when I was getting recruited, the thing they were saying, like, "Oh, yeah, we know he can play, but, he too quiet on the court," and, that type of stuff. So, and I would always recognize the players that had that natural, like, energy or charisma. So once they step on the court, they just, they made their presence very known. So I feel like early on, I struggled at that. So I think that would be something that...
Maybe that's going to come with the experience.
Yeah, exactly. I think as you get older, you see how much you need it. Not only in basketball, but like in life, when you're meeting people, whether you're in business, jobs, interviews. So I think that's something I would definitely change.
All right. Do you read comments about yourself?
I don't. I used to.
DMs or something like that?
I used to. I think one time when I was in college, my school was kind of on the uprise, so we started getting a lot more notoriety nationally across the state. So it was kind of like hard to miss. So I saw some of them, and then my mama stay on Twitter. So anything she see about me, she gonna like send it in our family group chat and just stress over it. So I'm gonna probably see it regardless because she gonna tell me.
And that changed during the years?
Yeah, it changed. I honestly just stopped caring because honestly I stopped caring about the result of whatever, especially in basketball, the result of whatever it was. I know that I do a lot to prepare. I take the game very seriously, and I know the result is going to be what it's going to be. I'm going to show up, do what I do to the best of my ability, and then we'll see where it lay.
Okay. What do you regret in your life? Is there anything?
Probably not taking more risk. I was always kind of observe the situation and just try to make the best decision possible. Not really using more logic than most times, but I'll probably just say just more going all out, taking more risk.
So do you hesitate too much?
I wouldn't say hesitate, but I definitely kind of maybe overview some situations.
Overthink some
yeah,
situations.
overthought some things.
All right. What is the dumbest thing that you have ever done?
Dumbest thing I've ever done. I haven't did that too many dumb things. I don't know. In high school, I would lose a lot. I would lose like my keys, my uniform shirts. So I think that was probably one of the dumbest things I did. We probably had like a certain dress code day, and everybody in the school would show up a certain way, and then I come here with, the not the right attire, incorrect attire. So probably something
Not a
like
big
that.
deal.
Yeah, it's not nothing too crazy, but I was always like losing my keys, losing important stuff, my wallet, my keys. Anybody would tell you that about me.
Okay. If you could turn back the time to live a moment once again or to change something, would you do it?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't because I feel like every moment that I've been in, I really made the most of it, gave it my all, and made the best decision I thought was possible at the time. And it all helped me get to this point, and I learned from most of it, I think.
You just live with the consequences.
Yeah, for sure. I actually take that back. Maybe the knowledge that I have now compared to when I was like high school, early college, I definitely would, make some tweaks. But as far as like the big things, I don't regret anything.
When you look at yourself in 10 years, 10, 15 years, who would you like to see in the mirror?
Man, just, person that's just living out my will, still being respectful, still being kind to people, still living the way I want to live, hopefully living comfortably after having a nice pro career, having a family, not knowing obviously where I live in the States, but, just having those same life values, being the same person that I am now, and then I think, things will work out and life will look good.
And what would you say to a 10-year-old, 8-year-old, just young Justin?
Yeah, stay focused. Don't form into the ways of the world. Just keep, focus on what's important, family, school at that time. Building those relationships, friendships. That's important. That's gonna kind of help you stay on track and just, stay on the narrow path.
If every person could hear you right now, what would you say?
And it's not even that philosophical because I think it came from like one of my family members or brother. But I remember he told me like, "Stay ready, you don't gotta get ready." Or I heard it from somewhere, and then I just remember like I say that a lot now. So because I think it's so relatable in all forms of life. You never really know what's gonna happen, whether it was your family, your job, in your personal life. So you stay ready, you don't gotta get ready for whatever situation is at hand.
What is the most important thing in life?
Family, relationships.
Can you say something more about this?
Yeah. I think when you kind of break it all down and you've had other aspects of life go well, like, for example, your career, financially, your business, sometimes even your personal life, when you get to realize that you're doing it lonesome or you don't have the people around you that you want, you kind of see how much you take that for granted. And you really see how important things like that is. So, I've been blessed to have a great support system where I come from, and they've been with me, like all the building blocks of my life from middle school, high school, and just continue to watch me grow. So, I got like an early, whatever you want to call it, early seat to kind of see how that made me successful, how that been the difference between other athletes where I come from, because I've seen so many other good players, good people not have that support, and then it kind of go the other way. So I think I realized at an early age like how important having that kind of structure is for the family, for support, and I just think that's what humans are built for. We're built for to interact with each other and love each other and things like that.
Just in the last question, are you a happy person right now?
Yeah, I'm a happy person. I'm a happy person. I'm playing a sport that I love. at a high level. On a great team, we all support each other. I feel like we always kind of had our back. Probably the best team I've been on. One of the best teams I've been on throughout my career. You know, like I said, I got a family that supports me every day. You know,
Everything comes from the family, the relationships.
Yeah, for sure. So I got everything I could ask for. I just want to keep growing, and I got that competitive mindset, never really satisfied. But you know, at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing is special.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.